I hope you guys don't mind me being in my onesie and having my lazy hair down because it's the weekend. Yay, a time to be lazy and sleepy, trying on makeup and all that jazz. Hey everyone, this is Becky, Black Art Beauty 14. In today's video, I'm going to be wearing a full face of Miss Sporty makeup. Now, if you guys don't know what Miss Sporty is, now I'm pretty much going to be saying this in every single video because, as you guys know, I like to wear very affordable brands, apart from my benefit video, which I did. Miss Sporty is very, very affordable. The products are pretty much like $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. Yes, we're going to be trying on a few of these little goodies here today, so super excited. I remember back in school, gosh, I remember wearing this very old eyeshadow palette. Oh gosh, it's in my makeup collection somewhere. I'm not going to try and find it because my makeup collection is pretty much, it's overflowing. So me trying to find it's going to take years. But I'll put a little picture on the screen just a reference of what it did look like. But it was basically that sort of palette, and it had the three colours. It had two eyeshadows and it had one lip gloss. And I mean, in that picture there, the eyeshadow was white, but the blue and the pink were pretty much bang on accurate. It's only the pink, it was a pink eyeshadow, not a white eyeshadow. It was bright pink. It was, well, actually no, it was more of a subtle pink, but it was really nice. It was the most flattering pink you could wear. And I remember wearing that blue eyeshadow to death and using that lip gloss to death. Wore it in school with my good old Max Factor Masterpiece mascara. Oh god damn! They still sell that from this day as well, and that's still a great mascara. I used to wear that so much. Anyway, stop rabbiting on now. So let's try on these products. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell and share this video with your friends. So, let us get started. Oh, that was very lazy of me saying that. Started. Woo. I'm going to do my eyebrows first, so I'm going to be using the Miss Sporty Studio Eyebrow Kit, and it is in the shade medium brown. Let me just bring it a little bit closer so you guys can see. So it looks something like this. So you've got the wax on one side, and then you've got the powder on the other. It's very similar to the Natural Collection one, how that one works. So you got the spoolie and the dual-ended brush. Just get the mirror in position. So, well, I'm first going to use the little spoolie that, for some reason, I can't find my cat ears. So I'll just have to use this instead to keep my hair up. Definitely now looking a bit crazy. So right, brushing the eyebrow hairs. Brushing them up and up. Just to give a rough reference. Okay. Right, I'm now going to go in, get myself comfy. I'm now going to go in with the powder, which is this one right here. The one side of the brush first for the powder. Just get the powder in. Ooh. And I'm just gonna, yeah, see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. So I'm just gonna start filling in my eyebrows. Just gonna start filling them in. It's a nice powder, it's very soft powder. Not that it matters, but still. Okay, so the eyebrows are looking very, very natural. It's a nice colour. It's not a bold colour. In fact, it's quite accurate. It's a very accurate colour to my actual hair colour. So I quite like that when I want those natural days. So I'm going to go in with that spoolie again just to blend out that product. And then I'll be going in with the wax. I'm going to go with the other side, and I'm going to go in with that wax. Oh, nicely protected there with a seal. So we're going to go in with that wax. And I'm going to just start filling in the eyebrows with the wax. Gonna fiddle it in with the wax. Ooh. So this is quite nice, to be fair. And I will go back in with that spoolie again, just to blend the wax out. You know, all that jazz. I've just read on the back that it says on there that you're meant to apply the wax first, then the powder, and then use the comb to set it. But personally, I think you can use this reversal way. I don't think it even matters. So, but do you know what? I'm going to put the powder on top of it, because why not? We can just set it in place with it. There's no harm in that. I just think I think it works the other way, because the powder can be used as a good guide, so you can sketch out what you want, because where it's such a light powder, when I said to you it looks quite natural in my eyebrows, it makes a good reference, so you can use that as a reference for your eyebrow, and then just go in with the wax on top. So that's what I mean, you can use it either reversal way, and I don't find it bunches up or clumps or anything like that. So yeah, but do you know what? Let's set it in place with the powder, because why not? Now I'm going to go in with that spoolie and just brush it in place. So I quite like that, really like that. Okay, so we're going to move on to the eyeballs. Right, I don't have an eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to take the Perfect Stay 10-hour liquid concealer. So, ooh, let's get that mirror adjusted so you guys can see my face. Whoop. So I'm just going to use that just to prime my eyelids. Just gonna blend that out with Beauty Blender. Okay, I'm just going to be taking that setting powder as well, just to set those eyelids. So I'm just going to go with that So Clear Anti-Spot Miss Sporty powder. Just going to use that just to take the paper off. Just going to use the little sponge that comes with it. Ooh. Use the little sponge, and I'm just going to set that concealer in place. Okay, those eyes feel pretty set. Yeah, cool. Cool. Right, so for this smoky look, I want to use a little bit of sellotape. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this. So I'm just going to apply this to my face. Okay, so I've got the tape accurately. Don't worry, I did put this on the back of my hand before putting this on my face, otherwise it would rip my whole skin off. Yeah, I'm going to do one eye of camera just so I can have a little play around and figure out what I want to do, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've created my smoky wing, and I must say, I kind of like how it came out. It's my very first time doing a smoky liner, or wing, or however we want to call it. I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So, the eyeshadow palette I'll be using, I'm going to be using the Miss Sporty Studio Colour Quad eyeshadow. So it looks like this. You've got a sparkly black, a grey, a matte brown, and a sort of bronzy gold. So it looks quite like a bright gold, but it's not. It's like a bronzy gold. So it's really, really smoky. This is the one I will be using. Right, so starting off this eye, I'm going to go in first with this Real Techniques fluffy brush. I'm going to be using the Miss Sporty sculpting and highlighting powder. I'm just going to use the light brown that's in here, and I'm just going to use that as a transition colour. So I'm just going to be applying that in the crease area, just so that we've got a nice base to work with. I'm going with a big domey sort of shaped fluffy brush. So it's quite firm, so it's like in the middle, so it's like soft and firm. So it's in the middle brush. And I'm going to go with that quad now. I'm going to go in with that the dark brown, matte brown shade. And I'm just going to be working this in the crease area. So I'm bringing it here and then bringing it around. So I'm going to go back in with that first brush, and I'm just going to blending that out. Now the fun part, the wing. So I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. So this is the BH Cosmetics 105 brush, and so it's just a pencil brush really. And I'm going to go in with that sparkly black. You're going to create a smoky wing. Please make sure you do your eyes first. Otherwise it's going to go all in the foundation and everywhere else. So Gonna just pack that in there. Whew. And I'm gonna start by creating the wing. So just gonna blend it out here. Oh, get a bit comfy. So I'm gonna only bring it halfway across my line, my eye, and then bring it along here. Okay, so I've just kept packing it on until I got the smoky line that I wanted. So I'm just going to smudge it out a little bit. So this is a repeated step, so I will be adding black, smudging out, adding black, smudging it, because I want to get that smokiness, but I don't want to lose too much of the black. So I'm going to go in with the grey colour, which is this one right here, and I'm taking this. This is a dual-ended brush. I think this was by Make Revolution. It came in one of its smoky iconic palettes, which they don't do anymore. But yes, I've got the brush right here. I'm going to go in with the grey colour, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp it just on the edge where that wing is. So I'm just going to just gently move it like that and then pack it. I won't want to bring it too high to the tip because I want that tip to be quite sharp. Okay, so I think I've got it how I want to get it. So I'm now going to use the other side, and I'm going with that bronzy colour. And I'm just going to pack that on, and I'm just going to pack that on right in this inner corner. So it's nice because it's not like a bright bronze, so it's quite nice because I want the emphasis to be on the wing anyway. So I'm just going to connect it up to here. Yeah, connect it up to here where that line connects to the smoky line. And then bring it in that inner corner as well. Okay guys, so the last thing I'm going to do is remove the tape. So I'm going to be removing the tape. Okay, my face is looking a bit crazy. Okay, so I did put it on the back of my tape, I think, a bit too much, so the eyeshadow did sneak in underneath. So what I do for a trick is I just grab some sellotape, which hasn't been done, on the back of my hand, so proper full-on sticky. And I'll just get the angle of it, like this. See, and it will gradually just peel it off, so without using makeup remover to make any mistakes. So I'm just going to keep doing this trick, just to get rid of the eyeshadow around the edges, and I'm just going to clean up my face. Okay guys, so I've done that tape trick just to sharpen up my edge, and I've just cleaned off that eyeshadow because it looked like I'd just fallen down a chimney. Right, I know my eyes look a bit crazy, but we will go back and finish them off. So for the face, I'm going to be using the Miss Sporty Instant Glow Primer, Perfect and Radiant Complexion. So it looks something like this. So I've never used this primer before, so give this a go. So I'm just going to apply this to my face. Oh, it's pink. Oh, you guys see it? It's like a pink colour. It's pink. So no wonder it said radiant, so it's very brightening. Oh, it feels quite hydrating. Oh yeah, you can see that slight glow. Right, so now I'm going to go in with foundation. So I'm going to be using the Miss Sporty Ready Me Second Skin Effect Foundation, and it's in the shade 220 Really Light. So it looks something like this. It's one of those sort of stick foundations. You know, like the Makeup Forever foundation. You know, like that sort of thing where it's a stick one. So I'm curious to try this because I've never tried a stick one before. So give this a go. Right, so now I'm going to apply this to my face. God, I swear I say so many repeated words. Like, how many repeated words do you guys say? I usually say, like, oh, let's give this a go, let's give that a go, let's this a go, and that a go. And I think, oh my God, stop repeating yourself, Rebecca. You're not a parrot. Oh, it's very creamy. Oh. Doesn't tug the skin. I'm going to go with my B Beauty sponge, and I'm just going to blend this out. it is, yeah, it's quite natural. Ooh. Ooh. It's sort of like a... It's a very light coverage. I'll have to build it up and see if it can go into medium. I'm curious. Yeah, this is very, very light coverage, which that doesn't bother me because you guys know I love my light coverage things. You love my BB creams, that sort of thing. But we'll build it up anyway. We'll see if it's medium. I'm curious. So let's just let's build it up. Why not? Yeah, this is a very natural foundation. It's very, very natural. It's a very, it's definitely light coverage. I think, well, hence to why it says second skin effect. So that kind of does indicate that there. So, but if you really want a very nice light coverage foundation, then this will be definitely for you. I would say, from the feel of it, I think all types can wear this. I think all dry and oily types could pretty much get away with this because I've got dry skin and my skin tends to move, and it's a combination, but it tends to go to dry, and this doesn't dry my skin out at all. I think it's because I did use that primer, so it does keep the skin very hydrated. So for dry people, if you use like a hydrating primer, you'll be fine with this, and for oily skin as well, I think you'll get away with this. So because it's not too heavy, so it's not over exaggerating anything or adding any excess oils. It's not doing that. So yeah, I like it. I'm going to now moving on to concealer. So this was the concealer I used to prime my eyes. I'm going to be using the Stay Perfect liquid concealer, and it lasts up to 10 hours apparently. So I'll just bring this a bit closer. So it looks something like this. That's the red lid there, and I'm in the shade 00 Light. Okay, so I'm going to apply this to my face. It's got a nice little applicator there. I know, like, we're all so used to seeing the big applicators, aren't they? You know, the one from Tarte Shape Tape and Makeup Revolution. We're all so used to it, so every time we see a small one, we're a bit like, that's very small. Because that's what we're all used to now. But anyway, I'm going to apply this to my face. My beauty blender. Just going to blend that out. Ooh. Ooh, it's very dewy. Ooh. Okay, so I've just finished blending out the concealer. The concealer is definitely more of a medium coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy under the skin, doesn't look cakey or anything. I'm going to go in with the setting powder. So I'm going to go in with the So Clear Anti-Spot pressed powder, and it's in the shade Translucent. So it looks something like this, and it does come with like a little sponge for travel or something like that. But yeah, that's the product inside, and it does come with a little mirror, so that's quite handy. Yeah, but it says anti-spot. That's quite curious. So is it a blemish powder? So has it got like some sort of ingredient in it? Which, ooh, I'm going to check this out on the website. Okay, I'm on the Miss Sporty website right now. Hides imperfections, redness while fighting breakouts, and So Clear powder. Visibly minimises the appearance of pores, spots, and skin imperfections, and conceals redness. Oh, so it's an antibacterial powder. That's quite cool. So it's got one of those formulas where I know there's another powder from Collection. I think Collection 2000 Collection. They do a powder which has got witch hazel in it. So it's meant to set the face in place and also get rid of spots. Nothing everything on. I'm just gonna put this on my face now. But yeah, I was quite curious about that because when it said anti-spot, I thought, So let's get my mirror up. Gonna get my brush, my B finishing brush, go into the powder, set that face in place. Well, I've got a few spots on the moment actually, so this will be quite handy. Because I don't really have anything like this, so. Okay, so the face is now set, so I'm now going to be finishing off my eyes. So I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush, go back in with that glittery black, and I'm just going to be connecting it under the lower lash line. Okay, I did go in with that same brush I used as that transition colour, and I just blended on the sides here just to make them a bit more soft. I'm going to go back in with that angle flat brush again. I'm going to go back in with that bronzy colour and just connect it with that black colour. So we're going to connect them together. And last but not least, for eyes, I'm going to go in with mascara. So I'm going to use the Miss Sporty Crazy Look mascara. So it looks something like this. And let's take a look at the applicator wand. Oh wow, that's a big brush. It's got a big brush and it's got like a spiky ball on the end of it. I remember using, what was it? There was a mascara I loved. I bought it like a few years ago for Halloween. It was in a black tube. I don't think it was like the sort of rock out mascara. No, I think it was called rock out. I'm not totally sure. It was like punk out rock. Or I'll put it on the screen here. But that mascara was amazing. They do some really good mascaras, really good ones. So yeah, let's give this one a go. I'm just going to be applying that to my lashes. Damn, that's building up already. You might not be able to see with my smoky wing, but though. I know this sounds a bit silly to say, but this mascara clicks as well. So you know that it's proper sealed in and it won't dry out, so that's pretty cool. How it just seals in place, so you know it's not going to dry out. So thumbs up for the packaging. Eyes are now done. Moving on to the face. So I'm now going to use, so for bronzing up my face, I'm going to use the Miss Sporty Mission Sculpting Powder. So it looks like this, and it's in the shade 001 Mission Blondie. Or yeah, Blondie. Yeah, Mission Blondie. And you've got your bronzer and your highlighter there. So I'm going to go in with an angled brush. This was a dual-ended Eco's brush. They don't make this one anymore. What's with being loads of discontinued brushes and discontinued things? I'm a bit of a hoarder, you see. I like to hoard things. So I'm going to go in with this brush. Going to go in with that on the shade right here. And I'm just going to start warming up my face with this. Subtle. Yeah, it says contour, but I think it'd be more of a contour shade for fairer skin tones, I would say. Just for my sort of skin tone, it looks more like a bronzer. And we're going to warm up my face. That powder's really nice. It's really subtle. I really like that, just for a natural everyday bronze. It looks really nice. Just going to clean up those edges a little bit with my brush. And then I'm going to just use that to ever so slightly contour my nose as well. Because I thought, since it's not overly pigmented, I thought it would be quite a nice subtle contour for the nose. So I'm going to do that. Okay, now I'm going to go on to blush. So I'm going to use the Miss Sporty Ready Me Matte Blusher. And it's in the shade 101 Real Tender. So it looks like this. It's a colour right there. It's a really nice colour. Right, I wiped off the excess bronze that was on here. So I'm just going to dip into it. And I'm going to blush up my cheeks with this colour. Ooh, it's like a wash of pink. I'm going to move on straight to highlighter. So I'm going to go and use that highlighting colour there on the white one of that Miss Sculpting palette. And I'm going to grab a very old Kiko brush. Now this was used for blending. In the days when I did work at Kiko, this was used for blending, but loads of us used this for highlighter because it's got that precision fluffiness to it, which was perfect to pick up highlighter. It picked up a good amount of it. So just going to go in with that. And we're going to highlight the face. That. Ooh. It's very subtle. Oh, it gives this really natural shine. It's very natural. I'm going to see. Oops. I'm going to use bit of spray. I'm going to see if we can intensify it a bit more. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, and last but not least, we're on to the lips. So I'm going to use the Miss Sporty Matte to Last 24-Hour Lip Cream, and it's in the shade 300 Vivid Red. So this is what the colour looks like. You know me, I like my dark reds, purples, that sort of jazz, so I'm going to go with a nice dark red. The sort of idea I had when I bought these products, I wanted to go for that sort of smoky wing with that red lip and just, yeah, that sort of trendy look that was going around. Oh, yeah, definitely smells like their traditional lipsticks. I've got their very old lipsticks as well. Oh, hey, red colour. Right, they didn't have a setting spray on the website, so I'm just going to set it with my old favourite Makeup Revolution setting spray. Just going to set my face. And that is it, guys. This is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. These videos are always so much fun to film. I'm sorry there's only been one video upload this week. My work pattern has just been crazy, so I try and upload when I can. But yeah, also follow me on Instagram as well if you like. My username for YouTube channel is exactly the same for Instagram, so check me out on there. I do upload content on there when I can. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell and share this video with your friends. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!